A good morning. Hope that everybody had a beautiful Sukkos. You know, on a number of occasions, I was walking the halls of hospitals, and people came over to me and said to me, "Are you a rabbi?" I said, "I am." I said, "Can you please come to our room? My mother, my brother, my sister, my child is really ill. Rabbi, can you say a prayer?" And of course I would. But I always turned to them and I said to them, "What, do I have a monopoly or a copyright on praying? You can pray too." And most of the people said, "We're not comfortable praying." And it's sad. When a Yiddish person, maybe they're a little bit far from the Rebbeinu Shalom, but they don't feel a comfort level, they're not comfortable with their relationship with the Rebbeinu Shalom. But Sukkot is a time where we could really work on that relationship and getting a certain comfort level of communicating with the Rebbeinu Shalom and feeling the Rebbeinu Shalom. And I'm going to show you how in the most beautiful way. If you look carefully in the Torah, each day of Sukkot, they brought a number of parim, a number of cows, as karbanos. It starts with 13, and each day it decreases until we're down to 7 parim. Why is that? Says the Medrash, Mashallah davar daima. What could this be compared to? This could be compared to a situation where one has a guest. The first day that they're there, you treat them with royalty, you give them a gorgeous meal with meat and with wine and china. But as they're there a day, 2, 4, 5, a week, slowly but surely, you start toning it down a little bit. By the time they're a week in, they're getting peanut butter jelly sandwiches with everybody else in the family. Says the Medrash, the same thing. The first day we bring 13 parim. By the time we get to the last day of Sukkot, we're down to 7 parim. Now, I can understand that if you have a human guest, flesh and blood, that eventually you just start, I guess, treating them like everybody else. But if you have the Rebbeinu Shalom, you have the Tzila, the Memnusa, you have a Kadosh Baruch Hu's presence in your Sukkah, you're going to treat him like everybody else. What's the pshat? So I heard a beautiful thought. It's not that we're diminishing HaKadosh Baruch Hu's presence. It's a certain heimishkeit, a certain comfort level that we get by having the Rebbeinu Shalom Shechina in our Sukkah, by living with Hashem in our lives. And by the time a person has gone through 1, 2, 5, 6 days of Sukkot, at that point, they're supposed to be able to feel comfortable with having the Rebbeinu Shalom. The way they speak in their Sukkah, they act in their Sukkah, all those things should be elevated, that having Hashem's presence, Hashem Kaviyacha, becomes like being one of our family members. And what's interesting is the Mishnah says in Pirkei Avos, V'yiyu aniyim b'nei beisacha, that poor people should be members of your home. One pshat according to this means that you should treat poor people, that they should feel like they're part of the family. They should feel comfortable. They should feel bakfem. They should feel haimish in our home. So as we slowly but surely go through the days of Sukkot, and we have the Rebbeinu Shalom Shechina in our little homes, our microcosmic homes, our Sukkot, let's make sure that each day we become a little bit more comfortable by elevating and upgrading our level of Shmir Mitzvahs, Hanhaga, the way we conduct ourselves. And Reit Hashem, by the time we get to Hoshana Rabbah, the final day of Sukkot, there'll be a certain sense of comfort, so we can talk to Rebbeinu Shalom and we can plead our case on the final day.